It's hard out here, dude. You can't drink alcohol. You can't ride rides. Pick a struggle. The silence.
It's not about the size of the motion. It's the size of the ocean.
Yeah, I agree. That's the saying.
You gotta get us in the giggly zone. That sounds like a horrible, it's like Chuck E.
The
Cheese
giggly
place.
zone. Oh, that would honestly be really cool to have like a little, like an arcade for children called the giggly zone. Honestly, no, not even for children. It should be for adults.
For adult, well then now the giggly zone for adults sounds like a gentleman's club.
The giggly zone.
The giggly zone, the strip club down
on
the.
Doesn't. That'd be a crazy strip name.
The giggly club.
No, the giggly zone.
Oh, the giggly zone. Yeah,
that would be a cute like adult. I almost said adult entertainment. That's literally strip.
A cute adult entertainment place.
No, like a cute little adult arcade. Like that one in Boston that we went to, little barcade.
Yeah. There was another barcade that I went to in Boston. I don't know if it's still around. I think it was called Jillian's. It was a 2-story arcade bar. The arcade was on the first floor, and then on the second floor there was a bowling alley.
Oh, that's cool as fuck, actually. I miss bowling.
I miss bowling too.
I'm really bad at bowling. Bring it back. All the bowling alleys closed.
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Not all of them, obviously, but bowling is a.
Every single bowling alley has closed, guys. I'm sorry to break the news to you.
Yeah, if you have a bowling tournament, that's not real.
No, bowling is now illegal.
Yeah, you died in the bowling alley. It caved in. And you're just living in this forever. Anyway, we gotta start the video.
So, welcome to AskReddit, guys.
Yeah. Brianna, if you have a very deep desire, a burning... hang on.
Hang on.
A burning in your loins. Brannicus, if you have a deep burning question and you just can't seem to get any answers anywhere, where are you going to go on the internet?
Well, I think my best bet is going to be r/AskReddit.
I thought you were going to say Google, and then I was going to say no, r/AskReddit.
No, remember?
But you did it for me.
Google is dead. We only have AskReddit to rely on our burning questions.
A lot of things are dying this year.
Yeah, let me tell you.
My hope for humanity, and now Google.
My will to live.
Don't say that. On AskReddit, which I'm actually surprised that we haven't done the subreddit yet because it has 46 million members. It's currently the second biggest subreddit, and we only just recently had a comment asking us to do AskReddit, and that's exactly what we're going to do today.
Welcome to Ask Daydream.
r/AskDaydream.
Yep.
Make it a subreddit, y'all.
Make it a subreddit. We're not going to do it.
Yeah. Make us a subreddit. Someone make a Daydream Arcade subreddit and then send it to us.
You won't.
Post the link. Yeah, no, you won't. I'm not moderating that shit. Anyway. All right. Do you want to go first? Since I went.
Yeah. So my first question here was posted by Emmanuel Moita. What's the worst possible reply to "I'm pregnant"?
Uh-oh.
What, do you have any?
Are you sure?
Mine would be, "I'm so sorry."
It's like, are you sure? I'm imagining them telling like my hypothetical partner that I'm with that's pregnant. They're like, Darryl, I'm pregnant. And then I say, really? Are you sure? And then what did you say?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and then you're standing next to me, and then you're like, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry that happened.
I'm so sorry this is happening to both of you. All right, let's look at the comments. Let's see what Reddit has to say.
I really like this one comment by Magus the frog. I once told an acquaintance I was going to have a second child, and she seriously asked, "Human?" Pardon?
Wait. Why did she think that it was going to be anything else other than human?
You know, the username, They're a frog.
Yeah.
Human?
Imagine giving birth to a frog.
That would be gross.
back in the Attitude Era, Mae Young gave birth to a hand on Monday Night Raw. It was her and Mark Henry's
crazy.
baby. Yeah, she gave birth to a hand.
Just a hand?
Just a hand.
And was it alive?
No, it was like a prop hand.
Oh, well,
it was like covered in
no
goop.
Fucking shit, dude. No, she gave fucking birth to a real hand. Jesus Christ.
Wrestling is real to me, damn it. It was a real hand.
This other comment by, I'm not even going to try to fucking, how my coworker's boyfriend responded. Oh, makes sense. You're a bit more of a than usual lately. Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
God.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah. Moving on, yeah.
My next question was posted by Odd Satisfaction 1985. What's the etiquette for watching a movie on a plane when there's a sex scene?
No eye contact. Look at your monitor. Don't look around. Don't even think about invading the person's personal space next to you. That is their armrest. Just look forward. Say nothing. That's what I do.
No,
I don't think I've ever been on a plane ride where there's been a movie on where there's a sex scene. And honestly, the last few times that I flew, I mean, it could just be that I was flying Southwest. Maybe Southwest doesn't do movies for their flights anymore, but most people will either be watching something on their phone or on their tablet.
Yeah,
or maybe they have a movie available, but
yeah,
actually, the last flight that I was on, they didn't have the monitors on like the back of the seats or whatever. They weren't showing movies.
That's crazy. Yeah, I think I usually watch stuff on my phone. Like if I'll like save episodes of a show or like save a movie, whatever. I can't remember the show I was watching, but there was a sex scene and there was someone next to me and I immediately like looked up and like moved my phone down. So I just looked so sus. I was like, oh.
Well, what kind of a scene was it? Was it like
they were starting to fuck?
Well, yes, but like was it like was there nude? Oh, I don't think a lot of movies end up showing peen unless it's just like a.
I mean, I'm watching Game of Thrones right now, and I saw full peens.
Oh yeah, there are peens in Game of Thrones.
I saw full peens. Like the dude who plays Hodor saw his full penile. And I was like, holy shit. I cannot tell if that is prosthetic or that's your real penis, but that's a third leg.
That's a third leg.
It's too long for my liking.
To be well endowed.
What a guy. What a guy.
What a guy. What a ween.
This top comment made me laugh really hard. Posted by Professor Pi in 1888. I usually go completely still and hope that the other passengers can't perceive me unless I move, like T-Rexes. Or I'll put one hand on my chin and this is an integral part of the plot and I'm forming an intellectual thought about that scene kind of move. Or I'll just try and remind myself that I didn't make the movie and it's not my fault that suddenly Pearl starts humping a scarecrow for an uncomfortable amount of time.
They were watching Pearl.
Yo, I think watching Pearl or X on a plane is a fucking wild move.
Dude, I know that when we watched it in Discord, everyone was memeing on it. And I don't know if they were treating it like it was a bad movie, but I loved those two movies so much.
I think watching X with that amount of people, I couldn't do anything.
It was a little weird.
Because I was like,
it was a little weird. I remember when like the scene where Pearl and her husband Harold, like they're old at this point in X, and like they're just going at it. And then when there's and everyone's like,
yeah, that was fucked up. That was fucked up.
I remember being like, I think that's the reason why that scene's in there, to make you go like, oh God, old people. We're all gonna be old someday.
Yeah, when Jenna Ortega had her little sex scene, I was like, ooh.
Can we keep her out of those scenes, please?
No, honestly, I'm like, I can't do that right now. Or ever, actually. The second comment. I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once for the first time while on a flight. And once that dildo fight scene came in, I had no idea what to do.
I haven't seen that movie yet. That's on my list of movies to see. And
now we know there's a dildo scene in it.
Now I have to know.
Yeah. There's a dildo fight scene is. Well, that sounds incredible, dude. I've heard very good things about that movie.
Yeah.
Didn't it win something?
It won a lot of things. And I know that the main actor, I don't remember his name, but he stopped acting for years because he thought that after his child roles in like Goonies and Indiana Jones and a couple other movies that he was in, that was it. That was it for him. But no, people still want to like see him and shit. And I think that's great.
That's awesome. God bless you and everything you stand for. Alrighty.
You don't know what I stand for.
You're right. My third question was posted by the Alexis Cowdell one. What is a dirty little secret about an industry that you have worked in that people outside the industry really should know? Do you have any thoughts?
When I was a professional wrestler and I worked for the WWE.
Shut the fuck up, first of all.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, my thing to add is I worked at McDonald's twice. And when they say the ice cream machine is broken, it's not true, guys. It just means it's dirty as fuck. And no
one wants to clean it.
And no one wants to clean it. Because if you were to have ice cream from it, you would die from 18 different diseases.
Why don't they clean it?
Because these motherfuckers are lazy, bitch.
So they're just like, okay, well, the ice cream machine's down.
No, literally.
You don't want none of this death cream.
No, literally. If they don't feel like cleaning it, they're going to be like, ice cream machine down. Can't do that.
You lazy fucks.
You lazy motherfuckers.
Y'all want more money? Y'all want more money?
You're stupid.
It's like, oh, God, he's one of those.
Oh, God. This top comment. Wash the top of your cans. Mice poop on those things all the time while they are in a warehouse or transit. Ugh.
Well, thank God I haven't opened this Monster Energy yet.
Feral.
Me trying so hard to shoot my shot to get Monster to sponsor us.
Yeah, they're gonna sponsor us.
One day.
Not today.
But not today. Yeah, someone said the ice cream machine is not broken. No one puts it in its cleaning cycle when it's needed, so they're locked out of it until they do the whole cleaning process.
Yep.
Well, like the ice cream machine will lock itself out from being used until...
Possibly. I don't remember that happening. But it's also been many a year.
I'd like to imagine Ronald McDonald comes in the front door, is just like, this is an ice cream machine inspection. I need you to turn this on and show me that it's clean. What? Why isn't it clean?
Wow, you're going.
I'm going to set this place on fire.
You sound like that shrimp from fucking God.
Shark Tale?
Yeah, from Shark Tale.
Thank you. You're a good person.
You're a good person. God, I love Shark Tale.
And then he looks back at the dad, and then he just takes his 3 fists and goes like, come on, fellas.
Oh, okay.
God.
So this one, bed bugs are actually incredibly common in hotels. It's just that nicer hotels generally have better means of treating them. Ew.
That makes sense.
Ew.
Yeah.
People just be bringing fucking bed bugs. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like an exclusive bed bug spa. I don't like it when I'm laying in bed and I feel like something's crawling on me, but it's probably just like my leg hair moving.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. Also, when I see a bug, I feel like they're crawling on me. When they're like 18 feet in front of me. And I'm like,
I think of... That's why I hate things like I hate earwigs and I hate millipedes, centipedes, and
yeah, that's too many legs for me.
What's the difference between a millipede and a centipede?
The amount of legs.
Oh yeah.
It's in the name, actually.
a millimeter.
It doesn't have a million fucking legs.
That's what I was about to ask.
It doesn't have a million legs. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You ever try and count them?
All the time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All the way to a million.
Yeah, lose count at like 555,673.
You're like, gotta start over.
Yeah.
All right. And my last question, posted by Deviant55 or Deviant. Hello,
Deviant.
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 I lost my ability to read.
That's okay.
What's really dangerous, but everyone treats it like it's safe? You have any thoughts?
Dating.
Oh. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
I just hit so many people in the feels.
Dating.
Like this video, if I just made you go, oh.
I think what's really dangerous, and I am a big fan of these things, but like roller coasters and just like rides in general.
Everyone treats it like it's safe.
Yeah. People be putting up their hands and shit when they're going on rides and shit. And I'm like, you are putting too much faith in that fucking little bar thing, that
I've
lap
seen
bar.
videos of like rides breaking.
Yeah.
And people going flying.
Dude, I saw this one video.
Doesn't happen often, but
it's more common than you think. I saw, especially like carnivals and like fairs. Those shits are held together by glue and tape.
And faith.
And faith. But one thing about me, I'm going to ride them all, but I'm going to be fighting for my life the entire time.
I want to go on roller coasters. When I was a kid, I was too scared, but
Loser.
I also have very bad motion sickness. Shut the fuck up.
Pussy!
Shut up!
He gets sick when he moves.
No!
Pussy!
No! No!
The way that was breaking up was crazy.
But no, no!
No! Just screaming.
But I used to get pretty bad motion sickness, and the last time I was on a plane, we had just a little bit of extra turbulence, and at one point I had to sit with my head like tucked between my legs because I thought I was going to throw up just from going from here to like and I was just, so now I'm like, oh god, can I do roller coasters as an adult? I don't know.
Damn, bro.
I have to start out small.
It's hard out here, dude. You can't drink alcohol. You can't ride rides. Pick a struggle. The silence.
I had like a frowny face going, like a neutral face to a frowny face, and I just hear.
God.
That's my favorite part about your laugh is when it hangs off like. Oh God! All right.
Revealing personal information about yourself on the internet. That's definitely that's definitely very common. People can fuck your shit up with information because they can just look you up and be like, "Oh, that's where you live."
Yeah. Remember that time when you said, "Oh yeah," like oh.
Oh, trampolines.
Oh.
That's definitely, you can mess your shit up on fucking trampolines.
Are like a lawsuit waiting to fucking happen.
Someone replied to the trampolines comment saying, especially with multiple people. And then someone else replied saying, bruised my ribs from jumping on a trampoline as a kid and getting launched off of it by a weight imbalance from two friends who were also jumping on it with me. That literally knocked
a weight imbalance.
That literally knocked the air out of me when I hit the ground, and I thought I was going to die because I couldn't breathe. I still have stiffness in that side of my rib cage. I can't bend over all the way sideways on that side like I can on the other. I haven't been on a trampoline since.
Oh, God. Yeah. When they have kids and they ask, oh, can we have a trampoline?
Just war flashbacks.
No. So my first one was posted by user ArcKnight40. Wedding photographers of Reddit. What was your "they're not going to last long" moment?
Oof.
I'm not a wedding photographer.
Neither am I.
Neither are you. So we're going to go right into the comments here.
Cool.
This top comment, posted by Tim0281. I'm a videographer, and the groom called me a couple days after the wedding. He wanted me to make sure I didn't include any footage of him checking out the women at the wedding.
Oh my God, what a fuck. That's crazy. The audacity, bro. It's your wedding day.
We gotta do some wedding related subreddits. I know that we've had wedding stories before, but we should do
we could just do
like
wedding
some bridezillas
themed
or something.
Yeah.
The This one is posted by Dark Loaf. Oh my God, so many to choose from. 2 that immediately come to mind. 1, groom would not make any eye contact with the bride. So many photos where she is gazing lovingly at him and he's just like 10-yard stare right over the top of her head. Was a tough edit. I'd like to imagine that he like photoshopped googly eyes onto him and just like had them like direct like looking down.
That's crazy.
Like, God, dude. Like when I was young, like I remember like my prom date and I, when everyone got on the dance floor to like dance and do like a slow dance, I don't think we looked at each other once.
What the fuck, guys?
Well, hey, we weren't dating. We were just
can't
friends.
Look at the other person.
Yeah, no, we were looking at anything but
Holy shit. That is so fucking funny.
You know, and I couldn't look at the floor for too long because then she might think I was staring at her feet.
That'd be fucking wild. That's the start of your foot fetish.
It was, just want to clarify, I don't have a foot fetish. Because the way that you would set that made it sound
the start
like
of your foot fetish.
Anyway, the second one, Groom's speech included a line about how opposite he is from his bride because her friends have never ever been to Paris.
Ew.
I don't know why I said it like that.
Kill him. The fuck? I've been to Paris and you haven't. Fuck off,
I've been to Paris, to France, to New Orleans, to Chicago. Chicago's not a flex. Anyway, okay. Anyway, moving onward. All right. This next one is posted by user DoFilm8896. What is denied by many people but is actually 100% real? Aliens.
Bigfoot.
I was about to say Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Gremlins.
Unicorns.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ himself.
Global warming.
Climate change.
Oh, no, sorry. Climate change.
Yeah.
Sorry. Climate change.
Climate change. Fucking.
The ozone layer is getting fucked in the ass every day.
Yeah. Literally. And did you know that the bug population is going down? Good, but it also is going to fuck up the food chain. And then we're fucked.
Yeah. Well, you know, we all had to go someday.
Yeah.
Who would have thought
I'm
that
ready
our
for the
selfishness as a human race with the rapture? You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere, bitch. And neither am I.
I'm going right to hell.
Posted by Flex on Jeff Bezos. You can love someone else without loving yourself first. There's plenty of parents that hate themselves and love their kids. Not recommending, but it's a stupid thing to deny. I mean, yeah, you can absolutely love someone else without loving yourself first. Would I recommend it? No.
No. It definitely is going to be a way healthier relationship when you have like a good relationship with yourself, because you're going to be more comfortable and know what you want and know what you deserve. So you can have that healthy relationship. But it's
or maybe you won't have a healthy relationship.
Maybe. Yeah, it is very stupid to think that you are incapable of loving someone else without loving yourself first.
I would even argue it's much easier to love someone other than yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
But are you putting more of your, but when you put love, it's easier to love somebody more than you love yourself. I understandably knowing that you can be your own worst enemy and nobody knows your flaws more than you. And it's a lot easier to look inward and see all of the bad things inside of you. But when you're in that state of mind and you're giving everything that you can to the other person, sometimes it can ruin like your perception of love and what you think love is. You know what I'm saying?
No, actually. What do you mean?
I feel like it sounds cheesy, but to quote a song from Lifehouse, there's a song called Whatever It Takes. Used to be on the radio all the fucking time when I was a kid. And there's a line in it that says, you have to love yourself before you could ever love me. Like thinking about how if you don't really know how to appreciate yourself and the things that you bring to the table, like knowing everything about yourself for your faults, everything that you find good about yourself and accepting that, how can you accept the faults along with the good things of somebody that you're trying to quote unquote love?
Well, I believe that it's different because, at least for me, Like, there's many a things that I don't like about myself that I only have an issue because it's me, but with someone else, I would probably find it, like, endearing.
If they have the same flaws as you.
Yeah. Because my issue is with myself, not with another person.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've seen those faults in yourself and then you see the same faults in like the person that you're dating or that you're with?
Yes.
And it somehow moves over from that initial feeling of it being endearing to, okay, this is actually kind of eye-opening, or like not necessarily cringy, but kind of looking from the outside and being like, oh, I guess that's why I don't like this certain thing about myself, because I see it so much in this other person too, and I've seen it for so long that it's kind of like, ah.
I don't think I've ever been in that situation, no. I have had things in common with other people that I would have an issue because it's me, and then I see it in another person, and I'm like, oh, that's really not that bad.
That's fair. That's fair. Ah, okay. Cotton Candy Eyeballs posted. Great name. You don't know how to fight unless you've been trained or have experience in fighting. Most people imagine themselves beating ass only to have reality smash them in the nose. A lot of people even injure themselves just trying to throw punches. You ever see people try and fight like in a bar or on this in the street on TikTok or like a random thing? It's not how it looks like in the movies. It's not like this perfectly like choreographed, like, oh, they threw a nice punch. Oh, nice hip rotation, bro.
No, it's
like,
chaotic.
Oh, like it is very much just, I was about to say a tussle, but then I can't even describe it. You guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just clumsy.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm surprised people don't knock themselves out accidentally.
And usually
fights.
90% of the time, the instigator is the one that loses.
Yeah. And I honestly, I do not advocate physical vience of any kind.
But if you need to beat some ass sometimes, go and beat some ass.
Sometimes you gotta beat some ass. But I really love the videos of seeing it's like, oh, a bully gets their gets what they deserve or something. They're picking on somebody and they just get their ass beat.
Yeah.
Just get humble.
I love seeing people get humbled, dude. I'm like, karma, baby.
Yeah. The comment underneath that said, my kids swore they could fight off a knife attack. My husband got a marker and had our kid try to separately fight each of us off of them. They failed horribly. What? They now know it'd be near impossible to defend themselves in a knife fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen videos of people like trying to fight off someone with a knife. That's terrifying, dude.
Nah, man, I'm running before
No, literally, like I am gone. I am channeling my inner Usain Bolt and going, bro. I am out.
I'm sure my inner Dashel Robert Parr.
My inner Bolt. Remember that movie?
I never saw Bolt. It was the dog, right?
Yeah, it was
the
a
animated dog. Oh, okay.
He was super fast.
Super fat. So he said super fat.
Super fast.
He was super fat, but he was super fast.
He was a chonk.
Yeah. Move out of the way, everyone.
You will get run over.
The A train is coming to town.
The B train, actually, for Bolt.
Yeah. We haven't watched The Boys together, have we?
No. I've only seen that, like that one scene. I think it's like the opening scene of like the girl getting absolutely pummeled.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just in fucking pieces, and he's just holding her hands.
Yeah. We gotta watch The Boys. I know you're not into superhero stuff, but I really think you would like The Boys.
It seems funny. It seems cool.
Yeah, the new season's coming out. It's funny. There are funny moments, but there are also really fucked up moments. But anyway, new season's coming out soon.
Swag.
So better time than ever. I also got to get you to watch an episode of King of the Hill.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we need to watch.
Yeah. This next post was posted by a now deleted user. What are the cons of not having kids? Not having kids.
Ooh, the cons of not having kids.
I can think of a lot of pros, but not. I'm kind of.
Yeah, I'm struggling to find the cons. I think having to deal, like when you reach a certain age, having to deal with your family or people in general, asking like, hey, are you going to have kids? When are you having kids?
Your eggs are going to dry up.
Yeah. When are you giving me grandkids? Never.
They're going to fall out of your uterus and roll down the street.
Yeah.
There's a pressure on the women as well as the men sometimes, not necessarily to have kids, but maybe like
to settle down.
Get married. Oh, you've been with that girl for like, oh my God, you've been with that girl for like,
it's been a year and you guys don't have 7 kids? Whoa.
God, Grandpa, that would have to imply that we've had sex 7 times.
God, and I can't promise that.
I can't promise that. I heard from a rumor that your dick falls
off.
After
it gets
the 5th.
lost.
Yeah. I was like about to say that it turns black and falls off.
Oh my God, that would be problematic.
But like not like that. Like
not like
actual,
that,
like an infection. And then it falls off.
It turns into frostbite and falls off. Because the vagina is so cold, guys. It turns into fucking frostbite.
The top comments. Side eye when you go to Chuck E. Cheese.
That's so true.
No, I haven't been to a Chuck E. Cheese in ages.
Me too.
But apparently there was on DoorDash and Grubhub, there was a pizza place called Pasquale's Pizza and Wings, and apparently that's Chuck E. Cheese. It's a ghost kitchen.
Really?
Yeah, Pasquale's. I don't know if it's still around, but that's Chuck E. Cheese.
I was gonna have Pasquale's the other day because I saw it on Uber Eats, and I was like, "No."
Is there a Chuck E. Cheese near you?
Yeah.
Someone's going to the back of Chuck E. Cheese and getting the...
God, remember that conspiracy theory of like they just give you different slices of fucking pizzas?
Yeah. Yeah. I think just whoever's doing it just sucks at cutting pizza.
Yeah, I think it's just unfortunate cutting.
Yeah. Last one here. By Automaker 1. You don't have the same perception of time. When I run into a friend and his kids have aged 10 years, you realize how old you are.
True. Fair.
I haven't run into anybody that I used to go to school with or have known my whole life. I don't know of anybody that has kids at the moment.
I have a few friends that have kids.
That's cool. And I mean, if you do know me and you do have kids, well, I'm sorry, you didn't make enough of an impression on me when I was younger.
I'm sorry, I actually don't know you.
This son of a bitch and his
watching
ego.
this like, what the fuck?
He's a YouTuber now, and he thinks that he can just forget
so
me?
you get 1,500 subscribers, and all of a sudden you don't know me. Okay.
Motherfucker. Okay. Bestie, to close out this video, if you were to ask Reddit one thing, what would it be?
If I were to ask Reddit one thing, does it get better? Does life get easier? Ooh.
I think it gets easier to manage when you learn a lot of life skills. I think it's important to, have your time to yourself and everything and live in your own personal bubble. But I think sometimes you need to go out and have experiences. You need to fail.
Yeah.
And by failing, I know that failure is something that a lot of people don't like. It's a very uncomfortable thing, and I'm terrified of failure. I just, in all seriousness, I think that people should find a balance of living life how you want to, but also not being afraid to go out and have experiences and, like I said, fail.
The more you know.
The more you know. And if I were to ask Reddit a question, I would probably ask them to come back next time for another spicy Reddit story video. And if you want more of these spicy Reddit story videos, you can get them in a playlist that's at the end screen at the end of this video. And you can watch them in any order. You can start anywhere. Any title that tickles your fancy. You can just, click on one of those.
And if you don't, Shadow back there will eat you.
Oh.
And you don't want to be eaten by Shadow.
That's not a quick way to go.
Oh, she's gonna nibble.
You can also get these Reddit stories on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so you can listen to every episode on the go. If you want to follow us on social media, you can find all of our links down in the description below. And thank you guys for coming to this video. We'll see you guys in the next spicy Reddit stories episode.
Bye, y'all. Stay curious. Keep asking questions.
Yeah, stay curious. Stay bi-curious. Or just stay curious.
No. Bye.
Haha, you said bye.